the friends. You're gonna love this because I'm making a meal prep for easy weight loss using leftover pantry items and only things I already have on hand in my fridge and freezer. I'm making a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and literally the only thing that I bought for this entire prep is a rotisserie chicken. So let's get started. First, we're making the breakfast, and I'm gonna make peanut butter and banana protein muffins, serving it with protein Greek yogurt and strawberries. Let's get the muffins going, and this is what you're gonna need. A 1/3 cup of powdered peanut butter mixed with a 1/3 cup of water. I'm using the PB&Me. 2 tablespoons of mini chocolate chips. I'm using the Hershey's Chip-Its minis. A teaspoon of vanilla extract. A large egg. A 1/4 cup of low-calorie sweetener. I'm using the Great Value version. 1 1/4 cups of non-dairy milk. I'm using the Silk Unsweetened Vanilla. I have it divided because I'm using the cup and I'm not sure if I need the 1/4, so I've got it divided. 2 large bananas. 2 cups of protein pancake mix, and this is the cool thing. I had the Kodiak Cakes birthday cake and a little bit of the chocolate chip left over. So this is a complete combination because I'm literally using what I had left over. So it's half birthday cake, half chocolate chip. And then I'm gonna add 2 scoops of protein powder, and this recipe is an experiment, so we're winging it. I'm using the Huddled HTLT Sups vanilla peanut butter because I think it's really gonna amp up the peanut butter flavor in this. Use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off your order if you wanna order from HTLT. So first we're gonna start with the bananas. I do have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I have a muffin tray really sprayed really well with cooking spray. And now we're gonna mash the bananas up. And the friends, I'm making this video because with inflation going bahinga right now, which means crazy, food can be really expensive. So I thought it would be cool to show you guys how I prep meals using stuff I have on hand. Things that are tasty, quick, and easy to make for Sassy and I that help us use up what we have, stay in a budget, and stay on track because we look forward to what we're eating. And also, we often get asked, like, where do I start? What do I buy? What do I eat? Well, Sassy and I have lost 130 pounds each. We've kept it off for 7 years, and we literally started with this, with the food we had already in the house. We just took what we had and portioned it out using the serving sizes on the backs of packages as a guide. So now once we've got the bananas all mashed up, I'm gonna add the egg in. Let's stir this up. Just combine it really well, and then I'm gonna add in my almond milk. So we're gonna start with 1 cup, and if the batter's really thick after, I'll add in the other 1/4. We're gonna add the vanilla and the sweetener. We're gonna stir this to combine it. Now we're gonna add the protein pancake, we're gonna add the protein powder and the protein pancake mix, and I'm gonna gently fold this in. And I learned with muffins, you don't wanna over mix it. You wanna do it just until combined because otherwise they're really tough and it's more moist when you fold it in. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save, you don't have to do this, but I like the tops of my muffins to look cute. So I'm gonna save a few of the chocolate chips for the top and then fold in a little bit. A little more chocolate chip action in here. And then we're gonna fill the muffin tins about 3/4 full. And the friends, I decided I'm not gonna use that 1/4 cup because I like the way the batter looks actually. So we're gonna go like that. I'm gonna start with a 1/4 cup scoop per muffin, and then I'll even it out at the end. All right, so that was perfect. A heaping 1/4 cup of batter per muffin. I'm gonna sprinkle a few chocolate chips on each muffin top before they go in the oven. I just realized something.
What?
I forgot the powder. I forgot to put the peanut butter in. Oh my gosh. Good thing we used vanilla peanut butter powder. So guess what? We're gonna mix this in with the yogurt.
You know what you can do? Just mix it in now.
Oh yeah, mix it in now.
See, other channels would edit this out and, you know, fix it. We're just going to show you what really happens in the kitchen.
So guess what? Like I said, this is an experimental recipe. Put this in your batter, but because...
We're going to have peanut butter swirls.
We're going to have peanut butter swirls, guys. Oh my gosh, I have never done that before, where I've left something out like that. Okay.
You've done it before.
Have I?
I don't know.
I'm gonna actually swirl it in after with like the bottom of a spoon or something.
Finger.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. What a funny bunny I am.
Hey, when you're winging life, these things happen.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm an imperfect being.
Watch, this way it'll turn out even better.
Probably. Maybe they'll be like, oh, we want to mess these up on purpose.
Yeah, see, I'll edit it and I'll just say you meant to do this.
Oh yeah,
Swirl
so yeah, guys, don't forget to swirl this in.
It'll actually maybe taste like you'll get a swirl of peanut butter when you bite in.
You know what?
Let's go with that story.
That's it. That we meant to do this.
Yeah.
All right. They actually don't look bad. Okay, so they're gonna bake. I'm gonna do 15 minutes to start at 350, and I'll tell you the whole cook time at the end. So while the muffins are baking, I'm gonna try not to mess up the rest of the stuff. I'm gonna make the sides. I'm gonna be doing protein Greek yogurt with berries. So first I've got 2 small containers for the berries. I'm making 2 days worth of this. You guys can make as many as you want. I'm using the strawberries from Kirkland, the whole strawberries. These are really, really good. 1/2 cup. And what'll happen is I'm gonna store them in the fridge overnight and they'll thaw and they'll make a really nice juice and flavor the yogurt even more. Then I'm gonna just put, you know, a lid on these.
I've been told to put a lid on it many times in life.
Now I'm using the Kirkland 0% plain Greek yogurt, and I've got measuring cup and 2 containers. I'm gonna do 3/4 cup per container. You could use a scale to be more accurate, but I'm more of an eyeballer myself.
See?
Now I'm gonna take some chocolate protein powder. This is amazing. Like, this is chocolate donut from HTLT Subs. This stuff, it's the bee's knees. So I'm gonna do 1/2 scoop, and it works out to about 17.5 grams. So I'm just gonna put the container on my scale, zero it out, and then do slowly add in until I get 17.5. There you go.
Like, if you guys don't have, we always have protein powder in the house, but if you don't, it's fine. We often eat Greek yogurt and berries.
Plain.
Greek yogurt and any fruit, actually.
Yeah, if you, and like obviously the Kodiak pancake mix, you can use any pancake mix. And if you don't want to put in the protein powder, like Kyle said, you don't have to. It's just to bump up the protein. You could use it plain, which we do, or you can add in cocoa powder or whatever. You'll just have to.
We just prefer maxing out the protein and everything.
Yeah, you'll just have to adjust the calories for yourself according to whatever you do. So there's that one, and then I'm gonna do the same to this container.
I like how it turns into like a mousse, like a really thick, fluffy.
That's what I love, and then I'm gonna put the strawberries in there tomorrow, and you know, the juice will be all cute in there, and it's gonna be tasty. Now, while the muffins are still baking, we're gonna move on to lunch. I'm gonna make like a bento style box and 2 days worth. And I'm gonna start with some leftover onion soup mix to make a veggie dip. So this is the Great Value onion soup and recipe mix. So I'm gonna use a package, and I'm gonna mix it with 2 cups or a whole container of fat-free sour cream. I'm gonna mix it right into this container because you're supposed to chill it for 2 hours, and we're just gonna pop it in the fridge overnight and use it throughout the week. So that'll, you know, negate the chill time. So we're just gonna do that. And I'm gonna mix this in. And I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the dip per serving. So once I get it all stirred up, I will divide it into a couple of containers. Smells good.
Really good.
Yeah, I've never used onion soup mix for veggie dip before.
Haha, you haven't.
That's why his name is Sassy. Break up some of those clumpers. That is, wow, that looks great.
It smells like onion dip.
Hey, look at that. Okay, so now that that's all mixed up, I'm gonna measure. All right, the muffins are done, 18 minutes at 350, and it actually turned out looking pretty cute with the peanut butter on top. So I'm just gonna pop these out onto a cooling rack while we make the rest of the meal prep, and then I'll show you after, you know, the muffins with the rest of the stuff and tell you the calories for everything.
I like your socks.
They're slipper socks from Costco, and it really keeps your foot warm. Okay, so I've got my 2 containers. I'm gonna divide or measure out 2 tablespoons of dip per container. And we are gonna dip veggies in this. And like I said, you don't have to chill it because you're already gonna chill it when you put it in the fridge when you're done your prep, because these are gonna be tomorrow's lunches. So now I'm gonna actually just put the leftover dip in the fridge like that with the lid on, and we're gonna pull from it for the rest of the week once these are done. So I have 2 containers. These are from Walmart, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop the dip in the corner here, and then Sass and I always keep cut up celery and carrots prepped and in water because it makes them last longer and it saves us from prepping the veggies all the time. So I'm gonna put half a cup of carrots and celery in these containers, and I eyeball it to be about 4 sticks. That's what I kind of wing it. And then 4 celeries per friend. I think I like to go with cute little sticks this time.
How much cucumber are you putting?
Half a cup we're gonna do. And I actually, for this part, I'm just gonna make cute little stick things because I think that they look cute like that. So just like that, and then yeah. Hey, look at that little sweet box. Lids. Okay, we're gonna lid this up, and then with this, I'll show you what we're serving with the veg and the dip. So these are gonna go over here, and we have 2 other containers because we're gonna prep some sides to go with that. And first, we've got some lean turkey pepperoni, and these are from Costco, and the friends, like, OMG. Sass and I have been eating these all week, and they are incredible.
50 calories a pop.
Yeah. So we're gonna have 1 good calories, and they taste amazing. So I'm gonna put 1 of those each in the container. And then I'm going to cube some cheese. This is marble cheese from Costco, just regular cheese. And I like I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna wash the cutting board. I'm just gonna flip it.
What happens when you run out of sides?
Yeah, I'll have to get creative.
Then I wash the dishes.
Yeah, I guess that'll have to happen. Okay, so I'm just gonna cube this up, and then I'm gonna weigh out 30 grams for each meal. PB&J English muffins, because we've had these sitting in the freezer for quite a while now, and they're getting freezer burn. So I pulled them out of the freezer, I split them in half. These are whole wheat English muffins from Great Value from Walmart, and I'm gonna put 1 in each container. I think I'm gonna do it kind of like that. Beep, 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 beep. And then I'm gonna put these little containers in there because what we're gonna do, I've got 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. I'm going to make a little PB&J kit in these containers, low-calorie PB&J, to spread on the English muffins. So I'm gonna measure out a tablespoon of the PB2, all mixed up, or powdered peanut butter, per container.
And someone asked if this is as good as real peanut butter. No, it's not.
It's not. It basically what it is it's peanut butter that like they removed all the fat from it.
Almost all the fat.
Yeah, so like, you know, it tastes
It's really good though.
buttery.
As you can see, the consistency is really good. The flavor's really good, but just like don't expect that you're getting real peanut butter. It's like, I don't know, it's a 7 out of 10 versus real peanut butter.
Yeah, it's really low calorie. So that's why Sassy and I use it because, you know, 2 tablespoons of this is 60 calories and 1 tablespoon of regular peanut butter is 90 calories.
Yeah.
So we get more with this. And then we're using, this is our favorite low calorie jam. Just check the label because Dora also has higher calorie jam. So this is from Walmart, Dora 25 calorie strawberry jam, and it's also lower in sugar. And I'm gonna pop that right in there with the PB2. And then when we eat this for lunch tomorrow, I'm literally just gonna mix it all up and then spread it on.
And this way, like, we do have real peanut butter a lot of the times, real jam sometimes, but this way we can eat jam and peanut butter all week.
Yeah, because like, we do have peanut butter with our cottage cheese at night, but we love peanut butter. So this is how we get more peanut butter in, but still stay within our calories. So this is the lunch all done up and ready to go. So this is the whole lunch. You've got your veggies, which is about, you know, a cup and a half of veggies with your 2 tablespoons of dip, a pepperoni, a turkey pepperoni, the English muffin with the PB&J kit, and then the cheese, and that's 1 meal. And then this is the second meal. So 1 is for Kyle and 1 is for me.
Yay.
And I will tell you the calories of this one since it's totally complete. So for, you know, the whole thing, the veg and all the bahulas there, you're looking at 437 calories, 15 grams of fat, 53 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of protein, this is gonna keep us totally full.
Now this is our philosophy of eating. Yes, we could have full fat, everything, but we wouldn't be able to eat this much volume. So we like to eat as much volume for as little calories as possible.
Exactly, and that's why we bump up our protein because protein really helps lower your hunger hormone called ghrelin, and it sort of keeps you fuller longer. And that's why you see lower calorie, high volume, and lots of protein in our diet.
And with the inflation, it's really hitting meat very hard, so the protein powder comes in handy there.
Yeah, and like I said, literally, we had all of this on hand already. The only thing that we didn't have was the chicken, which we're gonna make with dinner. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what the breakfast is like and then give you the calories for it. So for breakfast, I'm gonna have 1 of these peanut butter banana protein muffins with the 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt mixed with the 1/2 scoop of protein powder and 1/2 cup of whole strawberries. And the total for that is 330 calories, 3 grams of fat, 34 grams of carbs, and 41 grams of protein, which is amazing. And how I'm gonna store these is like Ziploc bags because we're out of containers. And so I'm gonna just keep 2 because we made 2 of the breakfast and freeze the rest and just thaw them out overnight as I need them. The friends, we're gonna test one of these out to see if the experiment has worked. So let's break, wow.
Nice.
Look how cute that is. Okay, let's see.
Let's show the inside.
Okay.
Oh, looks fluffy, nice.
It looks like muffiny.
That's good for muffins.
Wow. You get the banana, the peanut butter, and both of the mixes. Like really lots of flavors and it's really moist. You're gonna love it, Sasaru. This is yours.
Thanks.
All right, next. For dinner, we're making a chicken and rice soup, and there's like no cooking involved except for some microwaving some rice. So this is the only thing that I bought for this entire meal prep, and I get them from Costco because they're the cheapest. In Canada, $7.99 for a rotisserie chicken is really good.
Everywhere else, they're like way smaller and about 13, 14 bucks.
And when you stick with the gram size on this, 100 grams per serving, Kyle and I get 8 servings out of that. So 8 meals worth. Basically, I'm just gonna take this chicken. I'm gonna cut the ropes off and shred it. But before I do that, I'm gonna get the rice cooking. I'm using the Ben's Original Bistro Express. This stuff tastes really good and it cooks 90 seconds in the microwave. We're using two different flavors, the long grain and wild rice fine herbs and the long grain and wild rice roasted garlic, because this is what we had left in our cupboard. What you do is you break it up and then you tear a little piece from the side. And then I'm gonna microwave it for 90 seconds, one at a time. And I often get asked, like, why do you microwave it if you're gonna reheat it? I find it gets really clumpy if you don't break it up and microwave it first and then divide it into your containers. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the little ropey thing off the chicken. And then I'll show you my little trick for getting the most out of the chicken. Come on, ropey thing. Okay, I learned this off Google, by the way. So you put your fingers in the hole.
I learned that off Google too, but not about chickens.
And you pull, and the back is supposed to fully come off, but this one is a little bit funny. But anyway, you're supposed to separate it like that, and then it leaves you pretty much the majority of the meat here, and you just pull the skin off, and it really lets you get the most of all the meat off the bones, I find. So I'm gonna shred this up and cook the rice, and I'll be back. Okay, the chicken is shredded. You get a lot of meat from it. I've got 4 meal prep bowls here. I got these from Walmart, and I'm gonna put 100 grams of chicken per bowl, and then the rest we will store in the freezer for more meals in the future. Okay, so now that the chicken is weighed out, I'm gonna divide the rice into 4. So it's gonna be about 120 grams of rice, or half a package per bowl. So I'm just gonna, I zeroed out my scale and I'm just gonna measure that out. Okay, the rice is in. Now I've got 2 cans of these Great Value peas and carrots, and I'm gonna basically divide the cans into 4 servings. I'm gonna do, I don't know, I think about a 3/4 of a cup per should work. So let's try that per bowl. The last thing is the broth, and you can add salt and pepper to taste like when you serve it, but we're using the chicken broth Campbell's and the 30% less sodium. I'm gonna do about 2 cups per bowl. And then once these are prepped, they're gonna go in the fridge, and when we're ready to eat them, we're gonna just put them in the microwave for a couple of minutes until, you know, it suits our fancy, the temperature. All right, the friends, 4 days worth of soups. For us, it's 2 for me and 2 for Sass. And we're looking at 447 calories for this massive bowl of soup, 10 grams of fat, 54 grams of carbs, and 36 grams of protein. This is how Sassy and I stay on track, keep the weight off, because we love our food and we make it very quick and easy. If you guys want to know exactly like more of what I ate to lose the weight, I do have weight loss guides. The links are down below. Use code Nicole to save yourself 10% off any of the books. Hope you enjoyed this video. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't already, and watch more vids so you can see how Sass and I love our food and keep the weight off and love life, have a love for life. Love ya, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one, cuties. Peace.
See ya.
Remember, the friends, that weight loss isn't just about the number on the scale. It's also about here and here. Heart and mindset. Fight through it. You can do it. Don't give up.